Man, what is really good, man? It's the BeardGod, man. Shiggy Battle League. Now, I'm really disappointed early in the morning. Talk about this URL Survivor Series DMV one-off. Day 2. Talking about the Day 2 event, the PGs, not the Day 1 main stage shit, but Day 2. I gotta talk about these battles. I gotta talk about what I liked about the event and what I didn't like about the event. And I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be some of y'all that will watch this and y'all will agree. Y'all might not agree. We can agree to disagree. But here's how we gonna do it. First off, salute the URL for live streaming the event on YouTube for free. So, you know, the fans can be in tune to the new talent that's out there, or the talent that, you know, has been out there, but a lot of people might not be familiar with them as far as the, you know, the URL fans may go, and giving those guys the opportunity to showcase their talent, and hopefully they can, you know, excel and, you know, move up the ladder. Alright, so it was a handful of battles, or a handful of battle rappers that I particularly wanted to see. One was Dub the Phenom. You know, that's my guy. So I really wanted to see him. I would have been in the building to support him, but I had, you know, family shit I had to deal with. Wasn't able to be in the building to support the homie. But anyway, turn on, you know, the YouTube, the live stream is on. I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 battles have already happened. I don't even know who these guys are that are battling when I actually had tuned in. I don't know who the guys were, but it was a trash battle. It was a lot of trash battles that was going on. I don't know if it has to do with the talent. I don't know if it has to do with the way the matchups were. I don't know if it has to do with, you know, people just decided, okay, I finally hit this URL stage and I'm gonna take a night off. I don't know, but the battles is trash. You know what I'm saying? And this is no hate, this is no shade, this is just keeping it real. You know, from a fan perspective, I'm in the YouTube group chat, and the message board chat, John, and I'm reading this stuff, and you know, the fans are going off. You know, they're disappointed. You know, people are trash. There's only certain people that they want to see. And it seemed like, you know, the battles pretty much was whoever was battling on one side, the people behind them was cheering for them. Whoever the opponent was, the people behind them was cheering for them. It really wasn't a whole lot of battles where the whole crowd was involved, or the room was really being shook or being rocked by, you know, one particular battle rapper. Like, it was, the crowd was weird. I didn't really like the crowd for this event. So I'm gonna just go through some of the battles that happened and some of the ones I seen and give my opinions and my thoughts. So Loud Ties versus Golden Squad. That's one. Drop my phone. That's one I was able to see. Gaddafi Green, and I think is a partner with Fettuccine 20, I think. And then Dre Dennis and Prep. Dre and Prep, you can tell that they have a chemistry. You can tell that they rap together. You can tell that they're more experienced on the 2-on-2 level, because they look more crisp. They look more sharp than Gaddafi and them did. Gaddafi and them did art. They had some shit, but I just don't feel as though it was enough. I give you that to Loud Ties. I think Dre and Prep first was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched. I don't exactly know how many 2-on-2s Dre and Prep have. I was in the building when they battled the twins, Swagger Stacks, and I think the boy named Riddles. And I know they did a couple other ones. I don't know if the footage has dropped or not, but I think that from what I remember, I know they did like one round 2-on-2 battles. So I think this might have been their first 3-round 2-on-2 battle. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on that. But if it was their first 3-round 2-on-2 battle, from looking at it, you can tell. Like, I feel like all like their steam was in the first round. And after that first round, they lost steam. Like, the second round was third round was okay, but none of those other rounds were able to match up to what they bought in that first round. So I think with more practice and just experience, I think that they'll definitely keep getting better with the 2-on-2 thing. Salute to the Golden Squad. They tried to keep up, but I don't feel as though what they had was enough. Jay Moore versus Fonz. I don't know if that battle happened. I didn't see that. The LI Finest versus the Smash Brothers. Reaper Rel and Gwitty versus Drugs and Cuban. I didn't see that battle happen either. I don't know if that's a battle that went down. From what I heard, they shut the venue down. They went over time. So probably with some battles they didn't get the chance, to go down, or I don't know if there was any backouts or no shows, anything like that. I remember seeing Drugs in the footage, so I know Drugs was there. I don't know if Reaper and Gwitty was there. I think Reaper was there the first day, but I don't know if he was there day 2. Like, I don't know what happened with that. Kaboom versus Madface, and this is another battle I wanted to see because I'm from Kaboom's era. So I was very interested to see what Kaboom brought to the table in this battle. And I heard so much about Madface. I never watched Madface. I heard so much about the DMV Madface. Let me tell you something. I don't know what the hell I've been hearing about this guy. Like, I thought dude was not hot. I thought he looked nervous. He looked shaky. He didn't look confident. Like, I don't know, his performance, his body language, like everything was just not right. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't right. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know where they got dude at, or if he had an off day or what. But yeah, I really wasn't impressed. I'm pretty sure that's a battle that's not going to come out. I don't really know what to say about that. Kaboom had, he had some heat. He didn't come the way I thought he was going to come. But he did more than enough and said more than enough to win the battle. So Kaboom won that battle hands down. There's no debate about that. Now, whether or not anybody that seen that will see, or that didn't see that will ever see that, if they decide to take that live stream down, which I'm pretty sure they're going to take the live stream down. Yeah, it's not a crazy battle. Like, it was pretty one-sided to me. But salute the Boom for doing this thing. I think Madface had Jack Boy behind him, and once, I think Kaboom said like the Goonies scheme. He had the Goonies scheme, and Madface went back. It was like kind of light, and Jack Boy just walked away. He wasn't even behind homie no more. So one joke is standing behind you, and they stop standing behind you, like, you already know that it's bad. So salute the both of them. That was a battle I seen. That was reeking of disappointment. Truth Watson versus PC. That's another battle I didn't see. So I don't know if it happened or not. I don't know if Truth was there in the building or not. Rue Bando versus OG. I don't know if I seen. That might have been a battle I seen. Also, cause I was in and out. When it started getting too boring, I had to cut it off and go watch the game or something and bring it back. The Henny Man versus Squeako. Okay, I watched some of this, so I'm not really a fan of the Henny Man. He's a good dude. I like him as a league owner, but as a battle rapper, I'm not really a big fan of the Henny Man. The dude that he battled, Squeako, the down south version of Arsenal looking bull, he was alright. He said some shit that was funny, but I kind of felt like with him, like maybe he know the Henny Man a little more personal, like a little more personally than like the fans might have known. So he was putting some stuff out there about, you know, his league and bookings and all this other stuff. And from a league owner perspective, if that stuff is true, then that's kind of fucked up. But, you know, off of entertainment factor, I think homie was more entertaining than the Henny Man. But I really couldn't get into that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a battle I really couldn't get into. I think Squeako got that though, from what I was watching. EXO versus Venom. I know I seen this battle. I remember Venom doing some work, but I can't remember the dude he was going against. Like the EXO boy, like I really can't remember. Like it draws a blank. I seen so much trash yesterday that like it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Seen a lot of trash yesterday. Swag Tanner versus Diesel. I watched like 75% of that battle. Diesel's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like Diesel is fire. I'm pretty sure Diesel's going to get the call back on the YouTube chat. YouTube fans are saying he was fire. He got a lot of good reaction, a lot of good feedback. It kind of sounded like Lux to me a little bit, voice wise, in the beginning of the battle. I like the way he was the pronunciation, you know, the way he was saying everything was dope. You was able to hear everything that he was saying. He wasn't rapping too fast. I think some people was rapping too fast. You know, he was able to control the crowd. And I think that's a big problem with the event also, like the crowd control. Like the crowd was wilding, man, for certain stuff, overreacting. Like the crowd was trash to me. I think that, you know, if they find a way to get the crowd under control a little better, a little faster, then the events, they can move through a lot smoother. Yeah, it was two other battles. I don't know if they happened. I don't know if I seen them. I don't really care. But talk about this Dub versus Rebel battle. Now, my thoughts on this Dub versus Rebel battle is, first of all, salute to both of them for putting on. I think they battled like outside after the venue was shut down. So they weren't able to battle in the building with everybody else. Salute to both of them. This is probably one of the best Rebels I've seen. I'm a little confused. I always thought Rebel was pit fights. I'm hearing, you know, he's body bag now. So I hope everything, you know, I hope there's no problems with him in the pit. Or, you know, salute to Shaka Pitts and you know, them fellas that's, you know, true DMV. But yeah, so I honestly get a battle to Dub 2-1. I think Dub got the first one. The second round is a debatable round. I feel two ways about that second round, because some of the stuff I know is true that that Rebel was talking about. I give him that round. But if you just a regular spectator, you don't know neither one of these two, then it's like whatever. It's like Yiddish to you. But I give the second round. I get the second round of Rebel, if any. Dub's second was dope though, so that's why I said it could be debatable. But based off of the content and what was talked about, I'm gonna give it to Rebel, and then the third I'm giving it Dub. So it's like the first and the third, Dub hands down. Second could be debatable, so I give it the dub 2-1, possible 3-0. There's no bias. Like, Rebel has some stuff, but his 1 round, which I believe is his third, was shaky. You know what I'm saying? It was a little shaky. Like, he had some shit, but it was a little shaky. You know, you gotta be consistent when you battling Dub. I didn't really like the way homie kinda, you know, told Dub to, you know, wrap it up or speed it up, whatever the hell he had said in the footage. But, you know, the event ran over, so they were trying to get it going. I can respect that. But salute to Dub the Phenom. I'm proud of that brother. You know, he has one of the best pens in the tri-state area, definitely in Pennsylvania, definitely in Philly, and I'm glad that, you know, he is being acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? I'm also salute the Rebel for mentioning the classic battles that Dub had recently, and 2 of the battles that he mentioned was Dub the Phenom versus Drugs, which everybody talks about that, and Dub the Phenom versus Clean Paper, and, you know, those are sick battles, man. You know, we were proud to actually set those battles up and put them on, and those are the type of battles that made people pay attention to Dub the Phenom, to say like, yo, you know, he deserves to be, you know, on the PG stage, or deserves to be on the URL stage or whatever. Then, you know, salute to whoever made that call. It is what it is. Like, that's what we try to do. We try to put together dope quality battles and classic battles that people can still go to. Those battles are dope. People will still watch them 2-3 years from now and talk about how fire they are. So salute. This is the URL Survivor Series DMV edition of Battle Rap Illuminati. Before I sign off, I do want to say that I like the production that the URL did. Like, the production was dope. Like, that shit was literally like watching a live boxing pay-per-view or UFC pay-per-view. The way they threw the commercials in there for the upcoming events, the way they had the Cypher Jones, like, it was dope, man. Yo, salute to them. Like, you can't hate. Like, you can't hate. Regardless of how anybody feels about the URL, you can't hate. Like, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was fire. I actually think that the production part was better than a lot of the battles. But, you know, in due time, things gonna get better. Like, you gotta crawl before you walk. And, you know, leagues, they gonna have to step it up. You know, leagues want us leagues. You know, we got League 2. Leagues are gonna have to step it up. You know, they're gonna have to step it up. That's just the bottom line. But salute the URL. They got it off. You know, I guess it was a dope weekend. I didn't see a lot from day 1, but day 2, it was a lot of trash. And yeah, I really wasn't feeling a lot of the battles. Like, it wasn't a lot that really stood out. But salute to them. Production definitely was off the meat rack. The ciphers was dope, and I'm pretty sure shit is just gonna get better in due time, man. BeardGod, man. Follow me, BeardGod 856. Push your pen. Instagram, Twitter, TC Battles, NOC Battles. I'm off here.